Alright, man, we're heading to Burlington right now. Let's see what we can find. It's hot as hell. I'm sweating my balls off. It's over at Burlington, man. They got usual suspects. These are clean. Size 9. $69.99. Got some Shacks. Still have those pennies, some Dunks, 49. Got those Lucas, more pennies. The lacrosse. Some low-end soccer. Got some football. Some wrestling. We got size 11 of the ones, $79.99. If these were 49, I'd pick them up. But 79, I just can't do it. See what else they have. So more of the Jordans. We can check the soccer balls. Sometimes they have some good ones. And probably sold 30 of them this year, but they don't have anything. So let's keep going. Let's go to the kids. We can check the hats. They don't really have much in the hats. A lot of Ultra Game, Mexico. And that's about it. Alright, we got some Jordans here over at Burlington. These were $59.99. $59.99. These were a size 8.5. So they got some mids over here, all cream. The Wings logo. These are $69.99. Those are kind of clean. 69 bucks. So we got some more baseball. $19.99 over at Burlington. Size 10. Alpha Hirachi. Blue and white. More Jordans popping up in the women's. They got the lows. These were at Burlington a few months ago. These are $54.99. Size 8.5. Look at that velvet. 8.5. In the Burlington in the women's section. Alright, over at Burlington, we got some up-tempos, like a Georgetown colorway, size 12. Blue and gray. And these are $69.99, size 12. So some up-tempos showing up over at Burlington, size 12, $69.99. Alright, over at Burlington, we have some Lucas. Oh. Alright, so we're just going to see what the Jordans we find here at Burlington today. We got these Jordan lows, $59.99. We've got some mids, $69.99. We've got 312s, $64.99 at this. Burlington, here's a 10.5. That's my size. Pair of ones. We've got the mids, another pair of lows. Let's see what else. We got those two. We got some Lucas. And another pair of the mids. And another pair of mids. Then the black and gold. So a bunch of pairs of Jordans over at Burlington today. Usually I don't look at Metcons. These are nice. Got a camel, black and gold. Those are kind of cool. Some Metcons. How much are these? $49.99. Good deal. So the ones continue. Black and gold, $79.99. These are at 9.5. Over here in Burlington, if they were $49, I'd scoop them up. $79, I got a whole lot of my money. But those are nice. They're getting tons of ones, like I said. So go to Burlington, get yourself some black and gold ones. Marshalls has some up tempos. Green and black. Let's see. $49.99. These are at 7Y. $49.99. 7Y up tempo. They got some 312s. Blue, black. $64.99. Those aren't too bad. Pretty good deal. We got some Zion Jordans. Blue Jumpman, $69.99. Milky Bottoms over here at Burlington. So we got some more Jordans over here. Purple, gray. $69.99. Trying to get the size. It says 10.5. $70 over at Burlington. So we got some more Jordans, size 12 over at Burlington. Green, black, $69. These are size 12. $69.99 over at Burlington. So they got some Nike weightlifting. These are kind of clean. Black and gold. These are size 8. They got a few different sizes. Black and gold. These are $59.99. $59.99. Romaleos. So we got some cheap Vapor Max, size 6, over at Burlington. These are nice, and these are $44.99. So Burlington's got a lot of heat these days. Lots of Jordans. They got Vapor Max. Got some KDs, $69.99. These are size 11. $69.99. KD. So we got some satin ones, shadows. These are $69.99. Women's size 8. Over here at Burlington. So Burlington's getting a bunch of ones. They're not just getting the Tatums and everything else. They're getting a bunch of ones now. $69. Women's Burlington. And we got more. These are nice. a latte, $69.99 for the lattes. These are women's. I think it's a size 8.5. Over at Burlington in the women's. We got some Puma cleats. These are $39.99, size 10.5. $39.99 for a 10.5. Puma are always expensive over at Burlington, I think. I remember they used to be like $42. So size 10.5, Burlington. So the flood of the twos is at Burlington right now. We got one pair, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 pairs of the twos. So 9 pairs of the twos over at Burlington. So some Jordans at Burlington. These are 11. A little dirty on the back. These are the Zoom. These are $69.99. $69.99 for an 11 over at Burlington. And they're dirty. So we got some more Jordans. The satin ones, $69.99. In the women's section, size 8. And we also have these in the women's section, $69.99. Brown, navy. These are a size 8 as well. So a couple pairs of Jordans in the women's. They also have these. These were at Ross for a while. These are $54.99. So a bunch of pairs in the women's section today. Jordans over at Burlington. We got some LeBrons in the women's section. $59.99. Over at Burlington. I can't see the size 8. $59.99 for some LeBrons over at Burlington. So we got another pair of Dunks here, $52.99. Multicolored, $52.99. These are in the women's section over at Burlington. $52.99. And they're a size 8.5. We got some more Jordans in the women's section, $69.99. These are some mids, size 11. Those are all right. $69.99 for these. Now we got some Jordans over here. We got white and orange. These are $59.99. $59.99 over at Burlington. And this is in the women's section. We also have these, a 6.5. $54.99. Over here in the women's section at Burlington. So 2 pairs of Jordans over here for right now. Let's keep looking and see if we can find anything else. Right, we got some more Jordans here over at Burlington. The Zen. It's a different colorway. It's got the hang tag. These are $49.99. 6.5 in the kids. So some Jordans in the kids section. $49.99. It's kind of a cool bottom. So more Jordans over at Burlington. We got these Tatums. size 10. Nice Easter shoe, $59.99. Size 10 over at Burlington. Tell me what you've heard of these. I heard some people say that Tatum's quality is terrible. Let me know what you think if you've worn them. Tatum's over at Burlington. So they got a lot of Nike boots here at this Burlington. These are $34.99. The Nike boots. Get ready for winter. I've seen a couple of the black pair too, but these are the brown. Pretty good deal over at Burlington. So we got some Air Max, pink and black. These are pretty clean, $69.99. I think these are the Valentine's ones. $69.99. So we got some Adidas Kobe. White, purple, yellow. The crazy ones. $44.99 over at Ross. Alright, we got some Air Max. $69.99 over at Ross. $69.99. So they got the spikes. Spizikes. Red. Black. $44.99. These are a 4.5Y. $44.99 over at Ross. Not bad. It's pretty clean. We got some Jordans over here at Ross. Those are nice, man. These are kids. $44.99. These are a 4.5Y. $44.99. 4.5Y over at Ross. This is all I see for right now. We got another pair of Jordans. These are clean. It's like a light orange and cream. These are in the kids, and they're $44.99. That seems to be the one price for the Jordans. In the kids section, they got this pair, and they have another one. So two pairs, $44.99 for Ross. We have some Jordans here at Ross. These are $44.99. These are a size 7. $44.99 over in the kids section. This is all I see over here for right now. So one pair, $44.99. Kids section. So we got some more Jordans for a girl, $44.99. Like a light purple, patent leather, size 5.5. Those are kind of clean for summer. We also have these. These are $44.99. Size 4Y. $44.99 over at Ross. Got some Jordans over at Ross. 6 rings. $44.99. Carolina blue, university blue, whatever you want to call it. Lace locks, $44. These are a 7Y. So we got the GT cut, GT03 hustle. I got flying it, $69.99. Thought it was a GT Cup. It's Flynet Hustle. Yeah, the Coach. They had these over at Burlington. These are $59.99. You got them at Ross now. A couple pairs. 2 pairs at least. So they got the Vapor Edge football cleats, $19.99. Gray, like a Volt black, $19.99. Over at Ross, these are at $10. And they have another pair over there. So 2 pairs football cleats at Ross. So we got some Jordans over at Ross. Those are clean. Some mids. These are $69.99. These were in the women's section. $69.99 for some Jordan mids. Alright, we're over here at Marshall's. There's some kids' shoes. And there's not too much else. Some Timberlands. I bought those last year for $20 or $30. But there's not too much here right now. The kids have better shoes. Got some football cleats. That's about it for the men's. And little kids, they don't have too much heat. So, some Charles. That's about it. Let's go ahead to Burlington. Got tons of Jordans here, and the kids 4.5 wide. All patent leather, black, silver. These are clean, $4.5. See the price. $59.99 over at Marshall's. They got some mids, 5.5. Gray and white with the patent leather, $59.99. And we're here at Marshall's. It's pretty clean, $59.99. There you go. So Marshall's has some dunks. These are 5 wide. And they're $49.99. Done. Alright, so that's some Jordans over here at Marshall's, 5 wide. $59.99. $59.99 over at Marshall's, 5 wide.